There's a tremendous hatred out there. And what I want to do is find out you can't solve a problem until you find out what's the root cause. And I want to find out what is the problem.
Failures, but let's go ahead. Ask me about a couple. Okay, Trump hotels and casinos filed for bankruptcy protection 3 times in 6 years.
Okay, let me explain it to you. Very simple.
Isn't that a failure?
Not really. I mean, look, it worked out very well for me. I want to find out what is the problem.
Very simple. This is a racial situation. It's not covered that way in the press. It's not even discussed in the press. They don't want to discuss it.
He was forced
they stay away from.
Leave the hotel that he was working at because he was black when Donald Trump and his wife would visit.
What is the problem?
When do we beat Mexico at the border? They're laughing at us, at our stupidity. And now they're beating us economically. They are not our friend. Mexico sends its people. They're not sending their best. They're not sending you. They're not sending you. They're sending people that have lots of problems. And they're bringing those problems with us.
Many Mexican people work for me. Many Mexico people I do business with, they purchase things for me like apartments, etc., etc. I have great relationships with Mexico and with the Mexican people. I love the Mexican people. I love their spirit. I want to find out what is the problem.
How do you claim to be a free trader and before a 25% tariff on Chinese imports?
Well, first of all, the Club for Growth was actually, John, they came up to see me very recently. In fact, Corey was here. And they sent us a letter, I think we have it, asking for a tremendous contribution.
What is the problem? American building in San Francisco. I deal with China. I have a great relationship with China.
We live off Chinese manufacturing, whether we like it or not.
That's because when you say we, you can't solve a problem until you find out what's the root cause. And I want to find out what is the problem.
President, listen to what the Pope says about global warming.
Well, I'm not so sure. Look, I have a lot of respect for him. I think he's really a terrific person. I love his stance. He's so different. He's very refreshing. But I think you want to listen to science. You want to listen maybe to your own gut, maybe your own experience. I'm not sure you have to necessarily listen to the Pope.
Are you going to get them to pay $7.6 billion?
The answer is yes.
I've been
I will
treated
get
very
Mexico
unfairly by
to
this
pay.
judge. Now, this judge is of Mexican heritage. I'm building a wall. I want to find out what is the problem.
If you are saying he can't do his job because of his race, is that not the definition of racism?
No, I don't think so at all.
No?
What is the problem?
You were paid $2 million a year.
Excuse me, I didn't run the company. I'm just telling you.
So what were you paid $2 million a year for?
Excuse me. Because of my genius. I want to
okay?
find out what is the
When
problem.
do we beat Mexico at the border? They're laughing at us, at our stupidity. And now they're beating us economically. They are not our friend.
2 waiters came up to me tonight. Mr. Trump, we love you. I said, where are you from? Mexico. I said, that's great. I love you too. What is the
The
problem?
United States, Aaron, is like a dumping ground for
And
the
then I hear
world's
some
problems.
pundit or some person say, he doesn't deserve to be on the stage with a senator. The senator is nothing. And I'm not saying, or senators are nothing. I'm saying certain people are
He's a warrior
zero.
of this. He was captured. I like people that weren't captured, okay? I hate
What
that.
is the problem? What's going
We have
on?
a bunch of losers.
They're bringing drugs. They're bringing crime. They're rapists. And some, I assume, are good people. It's coming in from more than just Mexico. It's coming from all over South and Latin America. Explain what exactly you meant to say by this that I just quoted. Well, exactly what it says.
What is the problem?
I mean, I really don't care.
Most corporations steer clear of politics because they know that by taking one side, they're going to alienate half of America. As a businessman, does it make business sense to be so outspoken?
It doesn't matter to me if it does, if it doesn't. What is the problem?
So you have to have some form of collegiality if you're president of the United States.
I get along with everybody.
Okay.
I get along with the Chinese. By the way, people think I don't like China. I love China. I sold an apartment for $55 million to a Chinese gentleman.
Off Chinese manufacturing, whether we like it or not.
That's because when you say we, you are stupid. I want to find out what is the problem. An amazing relationship with politicians, both Democrat, Republican, because I was a businessman. As one magazine said, he's a world-class businessman. He was friendly with everybody. I got along with everyone. You are stupid. Tremendous hatred out there. And what I want to do is find out you can't solve a problem until you find out what's the root cause. And I want to find out what is the problem.
For a total and complete shutdown of Muslims entering the United States until our country's representatives can figure out
What the hell is going
You want to
on?
find out about the credit card? Guess what? You're talking to a person from India. You say, how the hell does that work?
What is the problem? What's going on?
Proof that you may have no real ideas to offer as president. What is your thinking on this line of attack?
Well, this is a nice way to start off the interview. First of all, you should congratulate me for having won the race.
When you win, it's beautiful.
I thought, at least it'd be a small
Donald Trump
congratulations.
is showing us the mail he's been receiving from supporters around the country at the lavish Trump Tower in New York City.
And those are real letters. Those are not corporate letters. Those are not letters from
These are
Exxon.
handwritten.
What is the problem? What's
The
going
attack
on?
on the Pulse nightclub in Orlando, Florida, was the worst terrorist strike on our soil since September 11. So many people gravely... Do you think I'm going to win? Stand up, you two. Stand up with that beautiful blonde hair. You think we're going to win?
What is the problem? What's going on? If Ivanka weren't my daughter, perhaps I'd be dating her.
Donald, Melania, and how about we'll bring Ivanka, right? We'll bring Ivanka.
Of the world, according to everybody, and I helped create her.
Who?
Ivanka. My daughter,
is.
Ivanka.
Yeah.
She's 6 feet tall. She's got the best body.
Yeah, she's hot.
She made a lot of money as a model, a tremendous
But
amount.
what would you do, Playboy put Ivanka on the cover of the magazine and she had not...
This is going to be an interesting answer.
I can do anything. What is the problem? What's going on?
Is her ass too big, Donald? Is her ass too big?
Well, absolutely.
Of course.
It's record set.
What is the problem? What's going on?
Written by a nice reporter. Now the poor guy, you got to see this guy. Oh, I don't know what I said. I don't remember. He's going like, I don't remember. Maybe
What's
that's
really
what I
going
said.
to be fun? I'm right now suing Univision for $500 million.
We're going to win a lot of money because of
What's going on?
Want someone with that kind of character, that kind of careless language to be negotiating with Putin? Do we want someone like that to be negotiating with Iran? I think really there's a sophomore quality that is entertaining about Mr. Trump, but I am worried. I'm very concerned about having him in charge of the nuclear weapons because